This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Why? From Whippany, New Jersey, United States.
Whippity?
Whippany.
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 Hello and welcome back to this episode of my 600-pound life, otherwise known as my 9th month of pregnancy. Looks like a beach ball. Unfortunately, it's my body. Thank you for laughing. Today, I did a survey on Instagram and I asked if you guys would be mildly interested in what I'm packing to bring to the hospital camera-wise, because I plan on vlogging. Will I regret that? Probably. Will it go well? I've absolutely no idea. I have never given birth before, let alone tried to film a video like this. And frankly, I won't be, he will be. As many of you who are watching this and interested, maybe you are a husband or partner who is going to have to take over this role. Maybe you are the partner who is giving birth and you're about to show this video to your significant other and say, hey, here's what I need you to do. I wish I could give you tips, but unfortunately right now I can only give you gear. So we're gonna go through the gear that I'm gonna be packing in my camera hospital camera bag video. The most important thing is that we're picking a piece of gear. So we're picking a camera that is going to be easy for my partner to use. Although he is somewhat tech savvy, he is not a videographer and not a content creator. So we will be going with the first edition of the A7C, mostly because it's small, it's good enough. We're vlogging here, we're not making a movie, okay? Let's just be realistic. For photos, this will also carry us through because it's a hybrid and I like how small it is. He feels confident. I haven't asked him, but I'm sure he does. So that's the camera we're gonna be packing, mostly because of size, but you guys are probably already familiar with this. Do I wish it was the second edition? Obviously. Am I upgrading everything right away? No, because I'm reasonable. I'm a reasonable person. Next, lens-wise, I'm already out of breath. Oh, first, I skipped right to the camera. We didn't even talk about the bag. And you know what's performed well on my channel? Camera bags. I don't know what your guys' obsession is with camera bags. I've done like so many of those videos, should probably do another one. I have so many. It's gonna be one of these three because I don't have anything smaller. A sling probably would have been the best option. I don't own one. I never use slings. I don't. It's too small for what I need. If I was shooting like events or weddings, I get it. Even for like daily travel stuff, I get it. I just don't have one. I don't use one. Maybe this is my sign to get one. Brevity jumper bag. This is the smallest. I would like to fit everything in here, ideally. Is that fine with you?
Yep.
We got the okay. The other options were, this is the Bevis Gear Top Shelf Premier Edition, 22 liter. The cool thing about this is that it pops open. Wow. And it locks the second you pop it closed, so you don't actually have to zip it shut every single time. You can also, it does have two straps, but you can like tuck one in and use it as a crossbody. And then you can swing it around and actually use it as a shelf almost to prop your gear up on when it's around you. I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm wearing a microphone and I'm pregnant and that sounds hard. The other camera bag that I tried once so far because it's been a recent addition, this is from Polar Pro and it's from their Runner series. Why do I always want to say, no, it is Road Runner. I thought that was wrong because it sounded like the cartoon, but it is from their Road Runner series. It's small. My beef is, it's so hard to find like the right size camera bag, I feel like, for my frame that holds everything, but doesn't look like super oversized. It's a good day bag is what I would say. So we're gonna pack everything in the Brevity one. It's also a little more discreet. It's small, it's easy to carry. We don't have a lot of stuff because it's not like he's gonna be changing lenses during this, let's be honest. So the one partner gear request I will not be honoring is putting a 360 camera on the baby's head as it exits my womb.
You say put it on the baby's head.
You did, you said you wanted a POV.
I said pretend. Have it go through like a little tunnel thing. It's like the fake ear canal.
There's no POV or 360 view that anyone needs to see of birth ever, full stop. So the lens we're gonna choose. We're gonna go with a 35mm. This is the f1.4 G Master because mostly the size. Most people would be saying, why not the 24-70 G Master Mark II? Why not the 28-70? Mostly because I don't have either of those. And also even the first edition of the 24-70 is just too big. This is reasonable. A 35 is wide enough. I'm not vlogging. I'm not gonna be holding this. I'm in labor, so it really doesn't matter. We can sit it up on something if we need it far enough away from me. And this is mostly just gonna be posted up in the corner of the room the whole time. A 35 is fine. We don't need a tight shot of anything. We don't need a zoom lens. No zooming, hard no. We're not gonna be fiddling with an ND. We're not gonna be worrying about adding a mist post filter. Again, we're not making a movie. We're just trying to capture everything well. And this will also be great for photos. 35 is great for photos, like some initial, look, I have a baby now, and then 3 of us together, and then pictures of the baby. This is great. So SD cards. I haven't shared this, but Freewell sent this to me a while ago. It holds a ton of memory cards, and it's actually also a card reader. I hadn't tried it yet, and that was the main reason I didn't share it. It has the cable already in it. It has this little, I don't actually, do you know what this is called? What?
SIM eject tool.
A SIM eject tool. This thing, it has one of those in it, which is very convenient when you're traveling. Thank you, by the way. It holds all of my micro SDs for the drone, a couple of other SD cards. It holds a CF Express A and B and nano SIM cards. So if you're switching SIM cards while you're traveling, honestly, this is like the best thing for travel. You could attach it with a little like dongle or carabiner or whatever. This is awesome. I'm probably just gonna throw the whole thing in there without thinking much of it, but I'll put this 128 card in the camera now and format it so that it's ready to go and he can just pick it up and start shooting and doesn't have to worry about going through the menu system to figure that out. I will probably clear the other cards in case he needs to switch it as well. There is no record limit. I'm so out of breath. There is no record limit on this. It's really just when it overheats, and I've never experienced this camera overheating, but have I actually filmed with it for as long as we may be for this video? Potentially not, depends how good Evan is at turning it off in between stuff. We'll find out. It's only like one of the most challenging and potentially traumatic experiences of your life, but let's just see how it goes. And now batteries, probably a lot of them, and a charger. There's one in the camera, 4 more fully charged batteries, and then compact charger. I never found that the A7C really chugged batteries like the S3 does, or honestly the A1 does. It goes through batteries really quickly, so not too concerned about that. And I got some other pieces of gear that are very cool. One that we're 100% bringing. I'm gonna go get it because it's not in the office, it's in the kitchen. Please pause. This is the Flex Tilt stand from Edelkrone. You've probably heard of this company before and seen a few of their products. They have some really cool stuff that I've eyed for a long time, and this gave me a reason to make the purchase. I actually ended up getting their creator bundle. I really wanted the full-size tripod, which I'm gonna talk about a bit later. That's not coming to the hospital, but I did get that to keep in the bedroom to make filming and capturing stuff with the baby easier. Talk about that in a second. But this is the mini one that comes with it, and you can sit it on a surface so it extends and bends, and you can adjust how tight the joints are just with an Allen key in the side. You can also attach it to a tripod head or pretty much anything that has this thread size. Right now, I have the phone mount actually screwed into it. Whoops, because I've been using this a little bit in the kitchen for fun and as a phone stand. I will probably bring the phone stand just in case as a backup. It's so small, I don't really see why not. And even the phone stand collapses and gets really nice and small, and it extends up and out like that. And you can tilt it, cool. And then this, I mean, as you saw, like fully extended, can bend in any which way. What I saw about this that was really cool is someone actually placed it like on top of something and then shot down with their camera, like as a top down, kind of like that. It was pretty neat. So I would like to try that at some point. Not for this, but I'm thinking this is a great strong mini tripod because the base is small. It could go on a variety of surfaces, whereas a lot of my other mini bendy tripods, like I have clamp arms that I'm using for my monitor right now. I have my Joby Gorilla Pod. I have the Switch Pod, which I do really like, but like look how wide that is. Just not practical. Potentially for a tiny desk. This was a close contender. Who sent this to me? Is this Freewell? Phone holder. This does have like very bendy legs. Close contender. Joby was a close contender, but this just makes, by the time it folds down, it's so compact and so small and can extend decently high for what it is. And you can bend it in so many different directions. And then I will probably pop an Allen key in here too, in case he feels so inclined to loosen it. Honestly, what's crazy is like you want to put this on the inside compartment, like the main compartment, but you could put it in the front compartment. It's so small. It just slides in there like that. That's wild. Honestly, I might do that. That's so easy. Next, we have the flex tilt arm. We may need a full-size tripod. What if Evan can't put it on a desk or prop it up somewhere? We might just need something set up in the corner. That might be easier. We're gonna go with my still all-time favorite travel tripod. I would love the new one. Peak Design, if you're watching, I would really love your new tripod. That's all. That would be great. I would love to talk about it and review it and film all of the things with it. For now, we've got Old Trusty, which is like super well-loved and well-used. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? Also yes. It's so intuitive. The ball head is just so intuitive. You barely have to explain to anyone how it works or how it sets up, because you just loosen one thing, tilt it, and then you're done. So I will put head just in top of it to make it easy to find, lock it. That's gonna go side of the bag. Oh, cool, done. Let's get that Allen key set before I forget.
You enjoying this video? Cool. Couple things I'm gonna ask you to do then. 1, maybe subscribe to my channel. 2, listen to me talk about Squarespace for a minute. Thanks. I used Squarespace to make my website. I legitimately did, even before they paid me to do this ad. The template I chose was clean and stylish, and I literally built it myself. I really struggle with design, but Squarespace made it super easy for me to showcase my portfolio beautifully. The platform is super easy for me to customize, update regularly, and I can get analytics about the purchases made on my digital products through my online store. And I run my own business, so I don't have time to learn a whole new platform. All right, so head over to Squarespace for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can use this code right here to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks, Squarespace. Now back to the video.
I have this little guy from Small Rig. Comes in this case. Most people have lost the case by now, but I refuse. And it's just an Allen key multi-tool set. The best thing you could spend your money on is like an extra little piece of gear. Even though like the tripod does fit in the front, this just feels like a front pocket item, and now I've run out of room with the phone mount. Now I did extra lenses for photos and kind of like a backup lens if I do need something wider than a 35 for whatever reason. When I was doing weekly vlogs, I purchased uno momento because I have to take it off my camera. I purchased this for vlogging because it was just kind of like a silly little wide lens. It's the Samyang 18mm f2.8. I'll have it linked below. It was like a couple $100. It was very cheap. It's really like, this is very loose on the back. Do I have anything smaller? That's better. Yeah, it's just a cheap wide lens. At the time, I think I was shooting with the A6600 and for a crop sensor. So, well, it's not for a crop sensor, it was for a full frame, but once it was cropped, it was still quite wide. Anywho, gonna bring that just in case. I'm also going to bring this, I'm gonna butcher this, Pytech lens cleaning thing. So it has the little sponge on this end, and then it has a brush that pops out there in case he needs to clean the lens. It's just a nice little thing to throw in the bag that's small. I should probably throw in a lens cleaning cloth, also just in case. Come in. So we have these. We are going to pack one more lens, and this is specifically for photos, probably of the baby. I want to bring my 85mm f1.4. This is not the newer one, this is the older one. Again, I'm reasonable with my updates on my gear here. That's gonna go in there. And some audio. And I'm really prioritizing size here. So into the audio drawer. What makes the most sense is gonna be a shotgun, and this is the smallest one I own, and I purchased it specifically because it was so small and the quality is great for what it is. ECM M1. So this is the ECM M1 teeny tiny shotgun microphone. You've probably heard of it by now. The direction on the back, you can manage the audio level. It's quite simple. You can have noise cancellation. It just sits in the hot shoe on top. It'll be nice and small and easy to use, and actually I can set it up before he even gets his hands on it and then lock it. Maybe I should just leave the audio level on auto, because do we trust him to look at that? No, we do not. So that is everything that is going in my hospital camera bag, and actually that only filled the bottom half. So what I plan on telling him is, because he is going to be bringing his laptop, some headphones, and some other things for himself when he's there, because like there will be some downtime, let's be honest. And there's tons of room in the top portion of this bag for that. There is still a laptop sleeve in the back that he can put his laptop in. So this will just kind of be the electronics bag for both of us. And this is outside of like my traditional hospital items, like that's going in another bag that I will have like a phone charger and things like that in. Don't worry, I've thought of that. We're just talking about camera gear right now. So for the next portion of the video, we're going to talk about what is going to be living in my bedroom to help document my child and to help make that process easier, because it would be nice to be able to share that with you as I take a month off for myself to be able to reflect on. So what lenses, tripods, what did I get to keep in my room that's gonna be like easy to pull and easy to use, easy for me to set up when I'm really not feeling my best postpartum and sleep deprived, that I can still capture my daughter with and take some cute photos and video of her when I feel so inclined. So let's move up to the bedroom. Welcome to the bedroom. If you can see my reflection in the mirror, that is intentional because you can see what I'm filming this on. Is that a weird looking tripod? Yes, it is. This is the main attraction up here. This is what I bought to be able to film in the bedroom more easily. This is the Edelkrone Stand Plus Pro. There are two different versions of this tripod on the Edelkrone. I really hope I'm saying that right. There's the Stand Plus V3 and the Stand Plus Pro. I got the Pro because I didn't want to run into a situation where I was gonna get frustrated because it couldn't hold the weight I was putting on it. It was a little more expensive. Could I probably have gotten away with the V3? Yes. I've had my eye on this tripod for a while because it collapses completely down. It raises up. You can tighten and loosen all of the joints of this tripod with an Allen key. And most importantly, it's easy to reposition. You can do a top-down angle with this. You can actually slide it around on a floor. Unfortunately for me, it's looking like it didn't really slide well on a carpet, which was a little surprising, but it is still easy to move around. And what I wanted was something that was easy to raise, easy to put down. And I could have gotten away with my Peak Design tripod. This just felt easier. And the other thing that's really cool about this is it's eye level. Like it's quite tall, which I am also really enjoying, and it feels very stable. So what we're probably gonna be keeping in the bedroom is this tripod. This is for baby filming. This isn't for labor or hospital stuff. I mean, I might just leave this set up now for everything that's gonna be happening in the bedroom in terms of labor, but mainly this is for after baby comes so I can still capture some content in the bedroom that's easy. So on this tripod, we're going to keep my A1 II, and I have the Atomos Ninja monitor with a clamp arm just down here, and I'm probably gonna be bringing up a couple batteries and a charger for that. Haven't brought that up yet because to me, I may not even use it. Like it's up here right now, it may go away, and I may just use literally the flippy screen on the A1. Right now I have the DJI mic. Am I gonna be using that? We're going for, what's the baby brain? We're going for frictionless. We're going for ease of use. We're going for minimal setup. And with that comes taking away stuff. And you won't know, you won't see it. You might hear it, but you won't see it. Moving right along. I am gonna be leaving my ND mist in here. It's the Polar Pro 2-5 ND mist 2. Peter McKinnon's. I've used these forever. It should come as no surprise to you if you've been on this channel for a while. Right now, Fuji actually lent me this GFX 100 RF that I've been keeping in the bedroom for some photos. I really wanna go shoot something with this. I don't know what. So far I've just taken pictures of Luna, and I'm hoping I have some time to shoot with this before the baby comes, or maybe they won't ask for it back and I can take some pictures of the baby with it, but it's kind of nice. I have this up here right now because running up and down the stairs is not something I can do. Laptop, and as well as everything we're already bringing to the hospital, that's coming up here too. But this is the little bin I made for now. I did bring up 2 more lenses, the 16-35, that's for vlogging purposes if I need something wider. And then I also brought up the 90mm macro because I will tag my friend Brian's account. He's been filming and documenting everything with his baby and his new baby, who is so cute. And I love the way that he's been capturing everything. So that's what really inspired me to have this set up in the bedroom. Most people would be like, Lizzie, chill out, you know, enjoy being a mom, but also who is gonna document this kid but me, okay? Who is gonna document the first week of its life but me? And I wanna do the best job I can. I'm not putting a ton of pressure on it, but this is gonna help create some really like effortlessly pretty detail shots. So those are the 2 other lenses that we are leaving up here, in addition to everything I talked about going in the hospital camera bag. We have some step-up rings because we do have the ND mist. I have a hard drive, so if I'm just chilling up here with the baby and there's some downtime and I feel like I want to be productive or I'm not napping, nap when the baby naps. I know. I'm just leaving it up here. I can edit some photos from my trip to Japan. It's here. So we have the laptop, that goes without saying, a card reader for CF Express, and laptop charger. I actually got this part of it from Amazon. Honestly, it's been one of the best things I've ever purchased off of Amazon. It seems like something you may not really need. So it sticks to your laptop charger. It pops in, so it's flat, but it just gives you a place to wrap the cable. I love it so much because it keeps it so neat. And then it has these two little like notches here where you can put the cable in, and then look how neat and compact that is. I'll have it linked in the description. So yeah, another fun thing I'm going to be setting up in the bedroom because I have time. By the way, if you're wondering how many weeks I am, I'm going to be 39 weeks tomorrow. Today is the 17th as I'm filming this. So when you're watching this, hopefully I have had my baby. Dear God, I hope so. One of the other things I'm hoping to do maybe tonight or soon is set up these, we have a lamp that's over by the TV, and it would just be nice to be able to turn it off from my phone. I have a bunch of these that I set up in like a previous office. They're not even in use, so I'm gonna use this one so I don't have to get up to turn that light on and off. That about sums it up for what's gonna be going on in the bedroom as far as filming my child and hopefully vlogging, but at least definitely doing in terms of the content that you can expect to come while I am taking somewhat of a break is I am going to be filming the labor and birth. Will you see all of it? No, absolutely not. You will see some, and I will tell you what has happened, and that is why having this in the bedroom makes that much easier for me to be able to do. Even if it's not one sit-down video, I can do it incrementally while my baby cries in between sleeping and me not sleeping, baby sleeping, me not sleeping, picking up what I'm putting down. So we're gonna have a birth story vlog, then something else, maybe a day in the life, maybe it's gonna be some regular type of content. I was thinking of comparing a few different microphones. There will be another video, so 2 videos in August. And otherwise, I'm gonna be posting stuff on Instagram and showing what's going on as much as I feel ready to. But as far as my last video before baby comes, I think I said this for the maternity behind the scenes shoot, that's the last time you'll see me pregnant. This is the last time. I'm on my tiptoes. This is it. Look, I even have pregnancy shorts now. Oh my God, I'm so big. How did this happen? This is the last time. This is it. Other than when I give birth. Yay. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope this is helpful to those of you who would like to be capturing your own content of your child. I feel like in most scenarios, it's someone's partner, typically, not always, male partner who's going to be taking on this role. So it's a little unconventional that I'm the one giving birth and also trying to do all of this. But that's what makes it fun and challenging, and I like that. So if you like this video and you want to support me taking mat leave, please give this video a like. If that's all you can do, I would really appreciate it. It really helps support me on this channel, continuing to make content for you guys, making the best content I can, and being able to take the time off that I need. Leave a comment if you feel so inclined. That is kind. A kind one would be preferred. Especially, I'm going to be very sensitive, so let's be nice. And if this is your first time here on this channel, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified for all future videos that I'm going to be posting during this whole thing. And thanks for being here, and thanks for those of you that have been here for 7 years or whenever I started YouTube. I believe that was 7 years ago. Thank you. And I'm gonna go sit outside in my kiddie pool because I'm tired and I'm out of breath and I'm pregnant.